social media attachment. Let's continue down this path. So we talked about social media and parent-child attachment in the last video on modeling behavior, distraction of parents' interaction, and parent responsiveness. So let's talk about 3 other things when it comes to social media and attachment theories. So quality versus quantity of time. I think it's been known quite often, and everybody knows this, it's not the quantity of time that you spend with somebody, it's the quality of time that they're really looking for, whether it is with our children, honestly with ourselves, I think, and with partners or friendships. And so it's really important with our kids that we're spending quality time with them. So time spent with children, right, is so very important, and the quality of time is really crucial. Studies suggest that parents who balance device use with meaningful engaged interactions maintain healthier attachment dynamics. So this just means, are you spending time with your kid? Are you interacting them while they're playing on the floor if they're really young? Are you going outside with them and playing with them outside? Are you doing an activity that they like to do? Sometimes that's even like playing a little video game with them because that's what they like to do. Or are you playing Legos with them? You're playing tea party, whatever they want to do. Is it just really quality time? A lot of times I like to tell my clients' parents that, if the kid's really struggling with some issues in the home, whether it's negative self-talk, behavior, too much time on videos, maybe they're having problems in school, can we get some quality time with parents, right? So can you spend an hour a day with your child? Just you and him or you and her. Are you going to the park? Like I said, are you playing a video game they want to play? Are you building Legos with them? Are you going on a hike with them? Things that they would like to do. Maybe you don't want to do them, right? That usually happens. But this way they just know that you're there to hang with them sometimes. And they really do enjoy it. And sometimes I think you can really see a difference in their behaviors. So what about the impact on infants and toddlers? So attachment theory highlights that the first 2 years of their life is critical for forming secure bonds. Parents distracted by devices during feeding, play, or caregiving may unintentionally disrupt those secure bonds, leaving children's need for exploration and emotional development just not there. So again, like when I was talking about, I brought this up a couple of times, if your toddler is on the floor playing and you're on your phone, right? They just get up and look at you, or they just put their heads up and look at you. They really want that eye-to-eye contact. That's super important. So if we're giving them playtime with no cell phone usage, or video game usage, then they know that they're important and they've got that secure bond. That doesn't mean you can't ever be on your cell phone or ever be on a video game. It just means you have to learn how to balance all of that, because it's really important in creating healthy, happy children, and later in life, happy, healthy adults as well. So that's just super important. And I think it's sometimes hard as parents to give up our time, but it's just quality of time that they really need from us. So what about older children and adolescents? So for older children, parental social media use may create feelings of neglect or competition for attention, right? If you're always on that, how are they going to get the attention they need? And teenagers will go seek attention somewhere else, and they'll seek it by ways that we as parents do not want them to seek. Adolescents may interpret the parent's behavior as a validation for their own overuse of devices, leading to a parallel digital dependency. And we don't want this, right? We don't want our adolescents to think that they can get what they need off of a social media device, a cell phone, a video game. Really, we still need the interaction of people in real time, day to day. So my question is to you, do you have a hard time with this? Do you have a baby and are you struggling with some of just the basics, eye-to-eye contact? And when you're feeding them, are you on social media? Or are you spending that time kind of stroking their head or their arm or their leg, right? You're giving them that touch besides that feeding, along with the attention. And when they kind of glance up, they see that you're looking at them. When they're toddlers, are you playing with them? Are you spending some time with them? When they're elementary age, are you again spending some time with them? Are you limiting their social media use? And when you're around them, kind of limiting your own social media use. Again, we mirror our surroundings. And with adolescents and older children, are you again limiting your social media use around them? And are you spending quality time with them? Sometimes I think teenagers are a little bit harder to spend quality time because they may not want it. Maybe they're a little prickly because they're teenagers, but they still need that one-on-one time. And another example of a great time is like dinner time. Making sure that you all have dinner together. It's a great time to discuss what happened in their day. What were their wins? What went well? What didn't go well? And what did they learn? 3 basic questions that you can ask them, plus other games that you can play with them at dinner time while you're just sitting there and hanging out together, which I just think is really important. So again, is this an issue? Do you have any issues throughout these different phases of your child's life? Is your child an adult now and you're like, crap, I could have done things differently? Drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. Do you need some tips on how to interact a little bit better? Again, drop a comment. Let's talk about this.